I was shocked, I was devastated, and I knew that I was going to die. My name is Wille Foo. I'm 50 years old and I'm a gastric cancer survivor. At that point in time, it was the doctor was saying it's stage 2 or stage 3. So she sent me off to see a surgeon to see what's the next procedure. The surgeon actually recommended to remove the whole stomach, and then they'll actually join the intestine direct to the esophagus area. It turned out to be malignant, and it's a form of a very aggressive type of cancer cell. So with that, the doctor actually aborted the operation and then sent me off for chemotherapy. It took me about 2 to 3 months to accept the fact that I've got cancer. I felt that at 48 years old, I wasn't about to give up.
Usually some of the presenting symptoms that patients have may be weight loss. They may have pain in the upper bit of the abdomen, known as epigastric pain. Sometimes they may have a history of, say, heartburn as well.
I first went on 5 cycles of chemotherapy, oral as well as intravenous. And although the side effects were not as bad, but it came to a point of time where my hands were starting to turn red and skin was turning dry, and then all this numbness of fingers and toes. So from 2016 April, I was chemo-free until 2016 in November. And then a relapse came. With that, I went through another 6 cycles of chemotherapy. Now I'm in the clear, and I am actually taking oral chemotherapy right now.
The important thing with him is that it's trying to balance his quality of life with the treatment, because he's been on treatment for a long time.
The appetite was bad in a sense. The sweetness and the saltiness of food, I can't taste. So a lot of things kind of tasteless to me, but I do have to eat what I have to eat just to survive.
I tell them to adjust the diet, eat more things they like, but most important thing is don't avoid foods.
So what I do is when I'm feeling a little bit better, I go for walks, probably in 30 minutes to 1 hour around the vicinity. Or sometimes one of my passions is actually to take photographs. So I do go for walks in parks and those grungy areas to take pictures. When I found out that I actually had only about 3 to 12 months to live, I thought that I was going to give up. But something in me says, no, hang on. And it was my family that I need to actually continue to live on for. My wife provided me with emotional support as well as nutritional support. She also customized my food for me, so what to take, what not to take, and basically to tell me that everything's going to be alright. My daughter's in UK studying. When I first broke the news to her, it was through Skype, and it was quite a teary thing actually. So she was crying and I was controlling, trying to be, that strong person. And my son was very positive about this thing, and he knows that I'm going to survive somehow. I shared my experience with some friends. What happened was we formed a group. We call ourselves the Inspired Group, and what we did was we actually come together to share experiences, to share challenges that we have, and also to share nutritional information. From this group that we set up, we grew to a size of probably about 60 to 70 people. Because going through this journey actually is not easy. But knowing that you have a friend to go through with you sometimes actually makes it a lot easier. I thought of this simple thing which is called the 5 F's. Basically, I think that we can actually talk about faith, we can talk about friends and family, food and nutrition, fitness, and then as well as follow-up. I was invited by Singapore Cancer Society to do this talk. When I went up there to give a talk, of course I was a bit nervous at first. But after a while I thought that if this can actually benefit the doctors, that they can actually diagnose their patients, maybe sometimes to detecting gastric cancer earlier, then I think that'd be good.
I think the most important message is that just because you've been told that you have, say, a stage 4 gastric cancer, it doesn't mean that it's imminent death. We have patients like Willie who can live a very good quality of life.
To stay positive is really important.